Have you ever held onto a secret so tightly, it felt like it was stitched into your skin? Maybe it was something small, like a white lie you told years ago. Or maybe it was something heavier. Something no one knows. Something that, even now, makes your heart beat faster just thinking about it. Why do we do that? Why do we keep secrets? From each other, from our families, even from ourselves? Is it shame? Is it fear? Or is there something deeper going on? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on one of the most ancient and mysterious aspects of human behavior, the secret. Why we keep them. What they do to us. And what happens when we finally let them go. The nature of a secret. Let's start with a basic definition. A secret is information that someone chooses to withhold. That could be personal, like hiding a romantic relationship. Or social, like protecting a friend's confession. Or even institutional, think military secrets or classified government documents. But no matter the scale, secrets carry weight. Emotional, psychological, and even physical. In fact, studies have shown that simply thinking about a secret, without even telling it, can cause stress, fatigue, and anxiety. It affects how we walk, how we sleep, even how we make decisions. Keeping something hidden, it turns out, is exhausting. But why do we do it? Reason 1: protection. Sometimes secrecy is about safety. Children hide things to avoid punishment. Adults conceal details to prevent conflict. In oppressive societies, people keep secrets to survive. In these cases, secrecy is a survival strategy. A boundary. A shield. Think of a whistleblower, someone who knows something dangerous and powerful, but has to tread carefully. Secrecy becomes not just a burden, but a form of protection. Until it isn't. Reason 2: shame and fear. Other times, secrets are tied to shame. Shame is different from guilt. Guilt is I did something bad. Shame is I am bad. And when we feel that shame about who we are, what we've done, or what we've experienced, we hide. Not just to avoid judgment, but to avoid rejection. Many people keep secrets about trauma, identity, or mistakes because they're terrified of losing love, respect, or connection. And the paradox? The more we hide, the more disconnected we feel. Secrecy isolates. It makes us feel alone, even when we're surrounded by others. Reason 3: control and power. Secrecy can also be a form of control. Information is power. And when you hold a secret, you're in charge of who knows what. Governments classify intelligence. Corporations guard trade secrets. Even among friends or partners, withholding information can be a way to assert dominance, or avoid vulnerability. Sometimes, secrecy is less about fear and more about leverage. But it comes with a cost. Because controlling others through secrecy erodes trust. And once that trust is broken, it's incredibly hard to rebuild. The psychological toll. Here's where it gets interesting. For a long time, psychologists thought secrets hurt us because of the effort it takes to conceal them in conversation. But newer research shows something more subtle, and more damaging. The real burden of a secret comes from thinking about it. Replaying it. Obsessing over it. This internal preoccupation can drain mental energy, decrease productivity, and even harm physical health. In fact, chronic secrecy has been linked to depression, low self-esteem, and even cardiovascular stress. So even if you never say a word, your body still carries the weight. Secrets in relationships. Nowhere are secrets more volatile than in intimate relationships. We keep things from partners for all kinds of reasons: to avoid conflict, to protect their feelings, or to preserve our image. But secrets can poison intimacy. Couples therapists often say, it's not the content of the secret, it's the deception. The breach of trust. The realization that your partner was living a parallel life. And yet, full honesty can also be destructive. Some truths, when dropped without care, can do more harm than good. So what's the answer? Not total transparency, but thoughtful communication. Boundaries rooted in respect, not fear. And a shared understanding of what honesty really means. Social and cultural secrets. Zooming out, we also participate in collective secrecy. Whole societies keep things hidden. Unspoken rules about class or gender. Historical truths rewritten or buried. Taboos never acknowledged publicly. Sometimes these secrets are unconscious, what sociologists call social silences. They're not enforced by law, but by discomfort. And breaking them? That takes courage. Think of the #MeToo movement. Think of whistleblowers exposing corruption. Think of artists or journalists who risk everything to speak out. When a cultural secret is exposed, the impact can be revolutionary or destabilizing. Or both. Are all secrets bad? Here's the twist: not all secrecy is harmful. Surprise parties. Private dreams. Internal reflections. These are all forms of secrecy that can be joyful, healthy, even essential. Privacy is different from secrecy. One is a boundary. The other is a burden. It's when secrecy becomes chronic, obsessive, or isolating, that's when the harm begins. The key is intention. Why are you keeping the secret? What are you protecting, and at what cost? The power of disclosure. Sometimes, telling a secret can be a release. A turning point. Therapy, confession, anonymous forums, these offer space to unburden without immediate consequences. And research shows that simply writing down a secret can reduce its emotional weight. Of course, disclosure comes with risk. But it can also open the door to healing, empathy, and connection. We're wired for truth, even when it hurts. Real-world examples. Edward Snowden, a government contractor who revealed classified surveillance programs. Depending on who you ask, he's either a traitor or a hero. Either way, his secret changed the global conversation. The Catholic Church abuse scandal, a long-buried truth that, once exposed, forced massive institutional reckoning. Personal DNA revelations, more and more people are discovering family secrets, like unknown siblings or hidden adoptions, through genetic testing. These stories show the power of secrets to shape identity, shift institutions, and challenge our sense of reality. Final thoughts. We keep secrets because we're human. Because we're afraid of being judged. Because we want to protect someone, or ourselves. Because the truth feels too heavy to carry in the open. But secrets are double-edged. They can be necessary shields, or suffocating weights. They can preserve relationships, or destroy them. The challenge is learning to tell the difference. To know when silence is sacred, and when it's time to speak. Because in the end, the deepest secret most of us carry is the hope that, if someone did know the truth about us, they'd still accept us. That we'd still be loved. If you found this exploration thought-provoking, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next dive into the strange psychology of everyday life. Let us know in the comments, is there a secret you've kept that changed you? Or one that someone else kept from you? And as always, stay curious, stay compassionate, and stay honest, at least with yourself.